and gentlemen, welcome to On Tap After Dark. Look at that was off the top of the dome, Amp.
You did it.
I did.
Proud of you.
I did.
You did do it.
And I've been drinking as well, but I fucking ended up doing it. We're here to talk shit. There's nothing to talk about. Well, there's a lot to talk about, and we're going to talk about it. But sports related, where we usually do podcasts about what happened. Yeah. What are you doing?
Real life.
And we're already off the rails.
Oh, it's already off the rails. We've been drinking. Anyway, be sure to go to ontapsportsnet.com for other Chicago sports literature and podcasting needs. Following us on Twitter at ontapsportsnet, at Tony on Tap, at Buzz on Tap, at Premier Amp. Thank you. So we decided to go live for shits and giggles tonight because we just watched Halloween Ends. And that's why we're here.
Kills.
What did I say?
Ends.
Oh, that's the last one.
That's
my
next
bad.
year.
Hey. The liquor I have become. But if you are in this room on Twitter, just go over to YouTube so we can see you type out, because we can't see shit on Twitter anymore because it fucked everything up. So go over to YouTube, subscribe to the On Tap Sportsnet page, and just talk to us in the comments on there, and we can see what you say. Tony, we just got done with Halloween Ends, just like you did.
Kills.
What did I
He's
say?
gonna keep screwing it up.
I'm very drunk. This isn't a
Halloween
podcast.
Kills. And see, here's the funny part too, is I don't even feel like I'm qualified to speak on this because I don't know really what happened in some of the other movies because I don't pay attention to movies the way you do. And so like Johnny should probably be here, or Schwartzy, one of the movie experts, should probably be here to talk about some of this, but I'm going to do my best and we're going to have some fun.
We are going to have fun. I'm sorry. I said Halloween Ends twice, didn't I?
Yep.
It's Halloween Kills. Halloween Ends comes next year, a year from today.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Halloween Kills. I am not a movie buff at all. I don't watch fucking movies, usually ever. But if there's one thing I enjoy, it's stupid comedies and horror flicks. And me and my little brothers, who are actually here in the building right now, we
brought the family along for the first episode of On Tap After Dark.
I did.
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. I love that
now.
you did that.
So he's driving now, so he can drive over to my crib, and they're gonna crash here tonight. We got to watch a cool movie with Premier Amp, but we love the horror flicks. We love fucking Halloween. Why do we love Halloween, Aunt? Is that because of Grandma?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our grandma loved the Halloween movies. Obviously, she was a freak because she loved to watch Michael Myers kill people. So for some reason, that's in our fucking, set in our minds. But we got to watch the new one, and it was fantastic. And I saw a couple of people hating it on Twitter, and there they go, right there. I thought it was great.
Are you gonna name any names?
Juan said it sucked. Fuck Juan.
You gotta drop a handle too. This is On Tap After Dark. You gotta let the people know who you're coming
for. Who is a friend of On Tap, busting his balls. Hopefully no one gets upset, but fuck him for real. If he thought the movie was bad, fuck him. Because it was a great movie. Juan. Michael Myers kills people because it's a fun movie. If we want to make it realistic, we just turn on, Fox or CNN and just see terribleness.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You went right there. Like to the real news.
Well, yeah, that's real shit.
See, that's where I feel like if we're gonna start to get into plot holes and where things start to break down, like where was the news in all this? Like they needed to play. Yeah, they need to play a bigger role here. Where's Twitter? Where is Twitter? In this movie, because everybody would know where he's at.
Right, I agree.
I'm just gonna drive
in
the
bar.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
where's social media?
Well, there were some old people, and to your point, there were some old people, yes, but everybody has a fucking smartphone, and this movie was based in 2018, so it's not like 100% different than now. It's not like technology has gone crazy from 18 to now.
No, you just didn't have the 5G as much back then,
right? The 5G, but at the end of the day, like. Don't you think your local fucking networks would have sent out
where's the Amber? Yeah, the Amber Alert notification or whatever. Somebody's missing. What do they call it? Yeah, emergency alert system. Where's the emergency alert system?
They did when they were in the bar. Everyone started looking at their phones when that first started happening. that's when the angry mob came out and everything like that.
You
But
got to use your technology.
yeah, nobody
agree.
else in the hospital was using it when they were all there. It was like, nah, everybody's like, you know what? We think he's here. We're gonna go after him.
Bob's about to die. Oh shit, Bob! So we turned the original on after the new one, just to have shits and giggles and to compare. Like Michael Myers is just such a G, and that's the thing. We have a really great guy that works for On Tap that does a lot of good shit. His name is Schwartzy, and he believes that Jason Voorhees is the best killer. And I'm here to tell anybody that even cares to listen to this
He's wrong.
he's a moron.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right,
no,
fair
100% idiot. Like Michael Myers is hands down.
Those are tough words there for
It's not
Dr.
tough
Schwartz.
words. It's just true. Look at my shirt.
Those are tough words.
Look at my
there.
shirt. It says, look at it.
But he
Here,
did a
yeah.
whole series on slasher metrics.
You see that?
He did a whole series on slasher metrics, Buzz, and you
Well,
can
yeah,
find
you know
that.
what? He
You can
wasted
find that
his
at
time.
OnTap Sportsnet.
It's
I told him today he's got to do an update. So I hope
It's
I hope he watched it tonight.
It's a
I
great
honestly
article.
hope he did.
It's a great article, but dude, Michael Myers is just the fucking G. Oh, is he standing? See, we're watching the original right now, and it's just so good. It's just so good.
So-
that's the thing.
So
Great
you were
movie.
satisfied with the movie because you've
100%.
obviously laid down already. You're mad at Juan online, which is fine.
Yeah, man.
Which is fine.
I like Juan. Juan's a man, but
You're mad at Juan. I'm gonna
I'm
tell
mad- I am
him
mad
to
at
somebody
him
tag
for
him and
his
tell him to tune in here because I'm sure he's got to hear when Buzz goes after him. But I know Amp's already taking care of that in the background. I can see him just doing it. But so you were satisfied, Buzz. You liked the movie overall.
I
right?
thought it was great. I thought it was really good. I don't want to give away spoilers. The ending has me very sad, but I'm looking forward to next year's installment. Like I hope I don't die in the next year because I really want to watch this. Like,
I kind of feel that way about like every year with the White Sox, man.
well,
Like,
me too. Yeah, absolutely.
And
Like,
the
I want-
Blackhawks. That's how I kind of feel. I'm like, can I just make it through another season? I want to see this one through.
right. I
You
don't
just
wanna-
want to make it to the next Halloween movie.
Right. Well, I want to make it to a Bulls championship. I want to make it to the Sox World Series. I just needed to see the Bears win. I could die happy as a sports fan seeing all my teams win. But like, I really don't think we can die until we see the final installment of the Halloween franchise.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, it wraps everything up.
Do you think there's people out there that say the same about the Fast and the Furious franchise?
No, that movie should have died a long time ago.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. So yeah.
There you go.
Oh my God, look at him on the phone with the William Shatner mask. It is amazing, that movie. Like, this franchise is the best. I never let my inner nerd come out. I don't think.
There you go. See,
I'm
this is
totally
what On Tap After Dark is for. I just feel like I'm not the most
You're not nerdy.
qualified to talk about the Halloween series.
Oh, yes, you are. You're totally qualified. You just watched 30. You said on the phone call before we started this that it was 30 plus, right? He said
Yes,
that.
I said it was like 30 plus kills.
And
Maybe
you
that's a
were right.
spoiler.
Yeah, it's got to be. We're gonna have to get Schwartzy in on to
the
final
slasher
count.
metrics, yes.
Yeah, because like, how much does, in all honesty, how much does Voorhees get? I mean, he's straight up just slashing throughout the movie.
Voorhees blows. Like, and let me tell you why. The first couple movies with Voorhees were decent, but like when he became a zombie and shit, like that shit is not fun to me. Like, the reason Michael Myers is cool is because like the cat is playing with a ball. You see that? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I love you, cat. Anyway,
The same cat that fell in your washer.
yeah, my washing machine. Yeah. He fell in there. We did not place him in there.
He fell.
I just want to point that out.
He's
Get out
about
my
to-
whiskey.
he's about to drink
Anyway,
the whiskey.
Michael Myers could be real. Like, I know it's not like it's far fetched, but there's like no, mythological powers or any nonsense. It's just a guy who beats shit out of people. And I don't know why I think that's cool. I probably shouldn't think that's cool, but it's pretty sweet.
Well, it's like I said, it's more realistic. It's something that probably could happen. Whereas all those other guys, like you said, you got mythological stuff. You got in your dreams. You've got over the top
That's-
killer.
That's where you lose me, Amp. Like I can't go down those paths.
right. That's why I don't watch.
That's why we don't watch those. Like
Yeah.
I don't really fuck around with the Friday the 13th or the Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm not saying that Freddy sucks or Jason, but I don't think they're as cool as Michael Myers. I think Michael Myers is a total Halloween icon.
I mean, it also probably helps the fact that when you sit there and you watch that, you go, "Oh, it's based in Illinois."
Yeah,
It brings
Haddonfield,
a-
Illinois.
That was another thing. I'm watching this movie. I did again, like I'm not all into the history of any of this, but halfway through it, I'm like, I saw the reference to Illinois, and I'm like, and then I'm thinking about our own emergency alert systems, and that starts to come back to me, and that's where I get worried.
No, don't be worried. Don't be worried,
He's
bro.
worried about.
I'm very worried now.
No, don't be worried because like it's funny as shit that you're worried. Haddonfield isn't a real town. Did you already know that?
I had no fucking clue.
Okay, Haddonfield is not
I
fuck.
said, I was like, Mom, it's not real. She's like, yeah, it is.
What our mom said it was real. Your mom?
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, no. Tell her she's a moron. That's
Yeah,
not
no.
real. It's not a real fucking
I
town.
told her, and she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a real town.
Yeah,
Haddonfield-
I had no idea.
Yeah, no. Haddonfield
I
is a make.
can't get that deep into that type of stuff and the history behind the movie. I just watch it for the enjoyment.
Again, ton of history behind it. I mean, the original was in 1978. The 2018 reboot, whatever, was a direct sequel to the first. So the timeline is all fucked up with Halloween. So if you're like a major Halloween fan, you will know the timeline. I can explain it on here. I don't think you want me to. Do you want me to? Because it's very
No, we don't need to. We don't need to go all the way
it's
down.
very,
We
very
don't need to go all the way
animated. It's
down
very
the road.
animated.
Yeah, no, we don't need to go all the way down the road. I thought it was good. I thought it was good too, Buzz. I liked it. I thought there was a lot of action.
Yeah.
Obviously, we talked about, and I don't want to give away all the spoilers, but we talked about some of our favorite kills and stuff that were on while we were on the phone before we hopped on here. But overall, I thought it was good. I thought that it was kind of funny that you were getting a little mad that certain people didn't like it. So it's fun to talk about. What else is going on in the world, Buzz?
But it
What else-
also
what else-
wraps it wraps you in and brings you back to the third one that'll be next year with, hopefully, I mean, like you said, not too much, but when you watched it at the end, Tony, you're like, okay, now I'm drawn in to at least watch the third one when that
Yeah,
comes
would
out
you
next.
watch the next one that's coming out?
Yeah, absolutely.
See,
I would watch
okay,
the next
okay.
one that comes out.
And that's when
That's
you know
cool.
it's something
Yeah.
somewhat of a good movie where you still
Well,
get
also,
wrapped in.
it's also just timely, right? Like right now, people watch scary stuff. It's Halloween time.
Yeah, it's the time of year, baby.
Yeah, it's the time of year. Like I'm sucked into American Horror Story right now.
Okay. Yeah. I never watched
Absolutely,
that
I'm
before.
absolutely sucked into American Horror Story,
You really
especially the second half they've got going on. This season was split in two, and this alien stuff that they got going on this, I'm drawn in. I'm sucked in.
Well, aliens rule the world, though.
Yeah, that's what this is all about, man.
Is it really?
This is all about like how, and not trying to get too much spoilers, but if you like this alien stuff, just start the second half of this American Horror Story.
I don't
And it's
really
all
like
about,
alien stuff. I think that aliens rule our life.
yes, that's what this is all about. It's about
I'm
the
very
conspiracy
I just
of
want to watch
aliens,
it too.
aliens
Not that yet.
ruling
Watch it.
No, I'm
how
not.
how we live, man. It's some deep stuff. It's some deep stuff.
I love deep stuff. I love deep dives. Yeah, this has been an escape from what happened with the Sox, and there's going to be Sox on Tap coming up shortly where we talk about what happened with the Sox. We've been depressed, so we didn't really feel like fucking talking about it.
It was pretty depressing.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah.
It was.
But we have the Blackhawks and the Bulls starting up. We have the Bears in full force.
Early thoughts on your Bulls. I know you've had some Bulls on taps out there. I haven't gotten back on a Four Feathers yet, but how are you feeling about your Bulls, Buzz?
Oh, well, they went 4-0 in the preseason, so they're going to go 82-0 in the regular season. We're not going to lose a fucking game. Straight to the fucking moon. Championship.
Sweeping everyone in the playoffs.
Sweeping everybody in the playoffs.
Got a new Bulls writer today.
Yeah, we're
we
gonna
picked up a new Bulls writer today.
Yeah, we did. We Drew Stevens.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they had a nice little Zach Levine piece.
Yeah, why can't Zach Levine? It was the same thing as along the Derrick Rose lines from 2010. Why can't I be MVP? Very good article from Drew. No, I'm very confident with the Bulls. I think they're going to be really good. I think that they're going to be fun. And it's a better product than we've seen since 2017 on. 2017 on has been really shit, and it's been hard to deal with. But yeah, I think the Bulls are going to do fucking great. And
So I got to ask you, man, like, are you more excited about this Bulls team coming up than you are about the 2022 Chicago White Sox?
I saw that question coming.
Yeah, like I don't know. People like to call themselves super fans and shit like that. Like my basement's filled with memorabilia of.
I knew we were going to get a long.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long
elaborate-
run on. It's a very fucking complex answer, Tony.
Yeah, this was an easy.
No, it's not easy.
This was two questions on a multiple choice here.
Yeah, no. Well,
Which one are you more excited for?
I filled out all B's on my Scantron.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop. How do we
And I
get
got
like a little
fucking
clock
14
in the
on it.
corner so we can count down the time to get to the answer?
You run the clock.
Yeah, there we go.
I can't answer the question.
I can't answer the
I
question.
want both of them to do really well.
This is the most Homer answer I've ever
It has
heard.
to be, dude. Like, what are you talking about? I'm very invested into both of them heavily, like overly heavily.
Is this like asking you as a parent to choose which one's your favorite?
I think he would pick a favorite.
Oh yeah, I pick a favorite for sure.
Of course you would.
I'm not gonna.
Tony,
do
would you pick a favorite?
It's 100% Ren.
Absolutely not. I cannot pick favorites.
Ruby is mean to me. She does not like me. It's true. She doesn't. She tells me to like when I'm like, you want me to pick you up? She goes, no.
So
But-
you don't like her because she has become you.
Yeah, Ruby is.
This is turning way too quick into a therapy session. I asked you which one do you want? Which one are you more excited for?
him, Tony?
Answer for me.
Yeah, answer for him.
It's probably going to be the Bulls.
There you go.
False.
False. Oh, so he's answering now because he's got to stand up for the other one. This is intriguing.
It's the Bears winning a Super Bowl.
It's the Bears winning a Super Bowl.
That's
You
not
gotta
gonna happen.
get through Green Bay this weekend.
Yeah, Green Bay is gonna get fucked.
Yeah, 100-0.
Yeah. I can't.
Are you betting on this game?
Are you betting on it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking you first. Are you betting on it? Of course, I'm betting on it.
Yeah, I'm betting on it.
Yeah, what are you taking? What are your
I
picks?
took over under the Bears win, and Tony has to run around in his underwear outside.
Nah, we never made that bet.
We just did now. It's live.
I just did now. It's live.
No.
Lock
It'll
it
be
in.
live on the After
Lock
Dark.
it
My neighbor's got it. My neighbor's got one of those. What's it called? Doorbell cams. You got one of those doorbell cams?
I actually do not have a doorbell.
You don't have a doorbell?
I do not.
doesn't
How do
like
people? How do people ring your doorbell when you don't have
No.
a doorbell?
When they walk up on my porch, I just stare at them out awkwardly out the window so they get the fuck off my
Oh
porch
my
and go away.
god!
I'm serious.
You got to come here for Halloween then.
Yeah, I don't have a doorbell.
Is there a reason for the no doorbell thing, or is this just?
My house is 100 years old and I didn't buy one.
You can buy a doorbell cam that doesn't even need to be plugged into anything.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a doorbell cam.
Yeah, just a doorbell cam, just a battery.
It's called knocking. Jim says in the comments. That's
No.
fantastic.
Beer Garden Jim knows because I don't want people walking up to my shit thinking I'm friendly with an invite of a doorbell.
Yeah, but if you have the doorbell camera, then you can still
That's
watch them.
that's like almost like barbaric right there. That's pretty intimidating when you walk up. Like, say you're like a Jehovah's Witness or
Yeah.
you're somebody
Yeah,
that's
you're
got to
just
sell
searching
something,
all
Right,
and you're
around.
searching around for the doorbell. You're like some kid that's got to go sell something, and all of a sudden you make it there, and you have nothing. There's no button to push.
Right.
Kids
yeah.
these days wouldn't know what to do.
They would have no idea.
Oh, that's
they'd
when
be
I
like,
would walk out the door and be like, "What the fuck are you
That's
doing?
an
on my porch?
intimidating thing.
Get off of my porch!" Like
Yeah.
this isn't Family Feud or Slime Time Live, kid. I'm not friendly. Get out of here. That's what I would say to them.
He will have no trick or treaters then.
Like you're getting
Yeah.
into my beer drinking time.
How did we get on doorbells?
You brought doorbells up. I'm actually getting a ring from my dad.
Oh God,
It's
all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook it up on his phone and everything. So every time someone walks up to my dad's front door, which no one goes over there besides me, he will.
So is
see
this
that.
a way for you to FaceTime your dad?
Yeah,
Basically. Okay.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Yep.
Look at Jim. What? Oh shit! Did you just stab Lori?
I love
Oh
how
my God.
invested. I love how invested you are as we're on this live, as you are into watching the original Halloween. I gotta say, it's impressive.
It's just. This is the original Scream Queen, Jamie Lee Curtis. This movie's intense as shit. And Michael's about to emerge from the darkness right here and stab her. Oh my god, look at that mask, dude. Like, dude, best franchise ever. And Jim just put, this is On Tap After Dark, baby. It is On Tap After Dark. We're just here having a good time talking shit. Tony, Blackhawks, did they win?
No, they did not. They did not win. They didn't win, but they showed some fight. They showed some fight tonight. They showed some fight.
Are they a playoff team?
That's a hard one. That's a very hard one.
Too early?
I don't know, because I want to believe. So like with the Blackhawks, I want to believe, right? I think that there's, if you tune into Four Feathers podcast, you've got Johnny who's pretty much giving you the same thing he gives everybody on Sox on Tap. He's very straight. He's very to the point with everything. He knows what works. He knows what doesn't.
Very true. Johnny's very straight.
He's very straightforward with everything. And that's why I love talking Hawks and Sox with Johnny. And then you've got Ron. He's a little bit more optimistic. I wouldn't say he's, a full grown like homer as much as you say are on Sox on Tap. But he's a little more optimistic about some of the things that are going on. I think Johnny's got his favorite guys too. And I kind of somewhere, I fall in the middle a little bit again here. But I'm not excited right now. Like if you had to ask me if I'm more excited about the 2022 White Sox or this Hawks team, I definitely have to say I'm more excited about the Sox. I think that the Hawks made a lot of good moves. I think that they did a lot of things that could
hard to win in hockey.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard to win in hockey. I think that they made a lot of good moves. They'll make the season interesting. There's a lot of changes going on around that organization just as a whole. So it's interesting. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I like the fight that they show. They'll make it an entertaining hockey season. They made an entertaining game today. But we'll be doing the Four Feathers podcast episode, I believe, this Sunday. Breaking down the rest of the weekend, if not potentially
that'll
tomorrow.
be the actual preview of the Bulls season on Sunday as well. A lot of on tap shit going down on Sunday.
Yes,
it'll be a very fun time.
So Tony, would you be more optimistic of the Hawks in 2022 or the Packers without Aaron Rodgers in 2022?
Oh, that's a really tough question for me. I like how we just throw out the Packers fandom right here, right now on Bears Packers week.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Amp just goes right there. No, I'll own it. I'll own it. I haven't actually gotten to
kill you like Michael Myers just killed me.
No, you won't.
I will fucking stab you. Really?
No, you won't.
I haven't actually gotten to talk Packers on a microphone before. Now Amp just queued me up, so now he's one of my favorite people. No, I'm not very optimistic about a Packers team in 2022 without Aaron Rodgers. I don't think that it would be a great scene there because I know that means you're also probably losing Devontae Adams as well too. So it's going to cut a little bit deeper than just Aaron Rodgers.
Go down the shitter.
You could sign Jesus Christ himself and be a Bears fan and still not get a fucking Super Bowl. So that's fine.
That sounds like real pain.
You know how much pain I'm in?
Been in pain
a lot.
For years watching
a lot of fucking pain.
Here's a good topic to segue that into. I was listening to ESPN radio yesterday on my way home out of the city. And they were talking about, I think they were talking with somebody, it was Waddle and Sylvie. They were talking with somebody who works up in a Wisconsin radio station. They were talking about the question that was asked to Aaron Rodgers this week, about like naming all of the Bears quarterbacks who had been there since Brett Favre started for the Packers. It's like something over like 30 quarterbacks. Well, and things got very heated, and they asked, Aaron to name all those quarterbacks. The guys started going back and forth talking about all those quarterbacks. Like, what is it like as a football fan? I'm just genuinely curious of my on-tap brethren. What is it like to have that many quarterbacks and like not be successful? Because the only thing I can equate it to, Buzz, is like the starting rotation for like the 2018 White Sox, where you're just bringing out like Odrisamer or Despaigne, and you're trying to figure out as a fan how you get behind this guy. Is that what it's like?
I think that what it's like for me is having two Hall of Fame quarterbacks in the last 30 years and only having 2 Super Bowl rings is probably what I equate it to.
You could throw the dig at me.
I did. I'm sorry.
You could throw the dig at me all you want to. As a,
I did.
as a,
Well,
as
it's
a
not- it's
Packers
not
fan.
just
This
at
is
you,
this
it's
is on tap after dark, so
it's
I'll
not
allow
just,
it.
it's not just at you, but it is pretty fucking hilarious to me. But the fact that we've had your Shane McMahons and your Caleb Haney's and your Jonathan Quinns and Craig Krenzels and Henry Burris's and Chad Hutchinson's,
Which one of those guys is your favorite?
Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler. I don't think he's in the same class.
No,
as
he
some
was
of
way
those other
better.
guys.
No, he was way better. I think my
Mike
favorite
Glennon.
my favorite shitty Bears quarterback has got to be Jim Miller
Yeah.
because he sucked.
And it's more so of the recent years. It's not getting behind. The problem wasn't getting behind the shitty quarterbacks. It was more so getting behind the shitty management style and coaches. Like, I don't have a problem getting behind, like, Justin Fields. I don't have much of an issue with Andy Dalton. But it was like your Mike Glennon's. Like, I was like, nah, I can't really get behind that. But before that, it was, they were shitty players. But I was easily behind Cutler. It wasn't hard to get behind Cutler. It's just more so the management, wouldn't you say? I would have had the issues with.
What the fuck? I mean, Cutler was a Pro Bowl quarterback. I mean, albeit it was a replacement, but still, he had a lot of talent. The Bears ruined Jay Cutler just like they ruined Mitch.
Well, that's what I'm
Trubisky,
saying.
and they're going to ruin.
That's what I'm saying. I can't.
I'm
it's
surprised
not
Lucas Perfetti hasn't found his way into this
No,
conversation.
I'll tell you what. Like, Lucas could sit there and say all the shit that he wants, and I love Lucas. And Bears on Tap is a great show, if not the best, sports team on tap show for sure. They do a great job over there. But if you want to sit and there's one team, Tony, I think you can agree with me with that I'm not realistic about, and I think I see through the actual lenses that they should be seen through is the Chicago Bears. And I'll tell you what right now. Mitch had talent, but he sucked because they couldn't develop him.
But that's why I'm saying it wasn't that I was getting behind shitty quarterbacks. I was fine with most of these quarterbacks the last few years other than Mike Glennon. The problem is I can't get behind those players because of the management and the coaching staff.
Right. And
that's where the problem lied.
And that's when you speculate on whether they could be a good talent or not. And that's the thing.
Well, I've said since day one.
We're speculating on the fact that Justin Fields could be good. We're speculating on the fact that Mitch would have been good. I am speculating on the fact that maybe fucking Jay Cutler could have been good. And all of a sudden he's got 3-4 head coaches through his tenure here, 6 different offensive coordinators. Everything sucks. No shit, you're not going to succeed. You have a fucking moron and a moron of a moron in your front office, and that's happens.
Why I've said since day one when they drafted Fields, I said his talent is there, and I will continue to say his talent is there, but I don't have the faith in the coaching staff to get him where he should be. That's plain and simple.
Right. So it's either his career is ruined or he goes somewhere and he does well
or
somewhere
they can
else.
somehow get their head out of their asses.
It's fucking terrible. Everything's terrible.
Yes.
So fantastic.
In essence, Tony,
That's all.
comparative to your years with the Packers, it sucks.
Right.
That's all I was trying to get to.
It's horrible.
Yeah, but you only have 2 Super Bowl wins in fucking.
Well, that's 2 more than we've had.
no, it's
since
1
'85.
more than we have, motherfucker.
I'm saying since '85.
Oh, I was gonna say it's 1 more.
It doesn't matter. '85 so long ago, people still hang their heads, up on that one.
I wasn't born
Yeah.
for that. I wasn't born
Oh,
for
boy.
that. That Super
Neither
was
was I.
that shit was dominant.
So, Mitch Trubisky, you
Yeah.
guys
Hey,
mad
he
about
came
that
in.
one?
Was it week 3? He came in for Buffalo and ran a touchdown in, and we hadn't even scored a touchdown at that point. I think.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it is what it is. The Bears suck.
How fitting would it be though if next year, what if the Packers aren't sold on Jordan Love and Mitch Trubisky leaves Buffalo after training the right way and decides to sign with Green Bay and comes back to Chicago twice a year to beat our ass?
I mean,
That would actually be hilarious. I would sign up for that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say something to him right now.
I'll just go swim in Lake Michigan.
I would sign up for that just
That ain't
because
gonna
it would be
happen. Mitch
it would be somewhat poetic in a
Yeah.
way.
No, but Mitch sucks. Though.
It'd be like the only 2
Mitch
wins
has
they
got
had.
a gun on him, but he doesn't have it in between the years. That's the thing with Mitch.
I think it'd be funny though if that was like the only 2 wins the Packers had all year after signing him. It was just beat the Bears. It was Mitch would go fucking haywire those games. then suck the rest of them.
Why do you want that?
Because it would just
Why
be
do you
like what
want
Tony
that?
said. It'd be poetic.
Why
It would be
why-
poetic.
Yeah, it'd be poetic.
You know, it would be poetic if I farted in your face right now. That would be
probably
fucking,
would
that
be,
would be
but-
fucking poetic.
It would be absolutely
I'm
poetic.
getting irritated.
It would be poetic.
It's time for me to go to
You know,
bed.
we don't have NWI Steve here to like separate us
No, we don't.
from everything. So we should like somewhat reunite somewhere in the middle here because we've just done, I think, 10 minutes of football. That's the most football I've ever done on the microphone.
I
So-
know. We've done some, but yes, I mean, you know, football's fun. But the Bears suck. But I will say this: Halloween Kills. To go check it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Go check it
I
out.
mean, if you put it on a scale of like, because I've seen it on Twitter, Tony. Here's the question: you obviously have the chance to still watch it in a movie theater, or you could watch it for free. But I still personally think I would rate it on the scale of it's very well worth paying to go to a movie theater
Oh,
to
yeah.
still see it.
yeah,
I think
So
it is. a good enough-
I'll leave my final thoughts on the movie here. I don't know. I like the fact that it was free. I don't think that I
we
would
know
go-
it
it was only
tonight.
free to us because we have Xfinity.
correct.
for
So
people that
you're paying
don't,
for it.
it's
You're
not.
paying for it. That's true.
It is nice watching.
If I had to pay $30 for it to watch it tonight, like an HBO Max or like an on-demand rental, I would have paid
Yeah.
to see it. So yeah, there you go.
it's a
I
pay to
would've
see.
paid.
Yeah, it was very,
Yeah.
very good movie. I would have went to the if COVID didn't exist and this awesome shit like of it being on Peacock didn't exist. Like I would have definitely went and saw it probably
Yeah.
twice.
I hope that continues. Actually, I hope that movie releases continue to come straight to home as well.
I think that would be great.
I know it's probably not good for the movie theaters, but I
yeah,
like it. I
that's a
don't,
bad thing. I don't want the movie theaters to die out, but
I don't want the movie theaters to die out either.
thought
But
it
I
was
like
pretty
being
dope.
able to have the opportunity, especially in this day and age with social media, to watch the movie that
Right.
night. If getting to the movie theater
Work.
isn't an option,
right.
I hope
agree.
that continues. I hope that
Yeah,
that's an
I hope it
advancement
does
in
too.
society.
I hope it does too. And I think Halloween Kills was a great. Oh, he's sneaking up on her ass. This is when she takes the mask off his ass. Little bit. Jamie Lee Curtis is the baddest bitch on the planet. Hands fucking down. Like-
You were just lost mid thought there again.
It happens to me a lot.
It's very common when he's watching these.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yes.
She is literally the baddest fucking person on the planet. Love Jamie Lee Curtis. Then Dr. Loomis with these couple shots. Pop, pop, bitch. Anyway. Yes. No. I love the fact that it comes out at home. I miss the movie theater a little tiny bit, but getting to watch it at home today and pausing so I can go take a piss break and not miss shit was fantastic.
No,
So-
I think that that's just a good advancement for society.
I
That's all.
agree. I agree. Me taking a leak,
in the
So
middle of the movie.
in the middle of the movie.
It's cheaper.
It
It's
is.
cheaper in the
It is.
long
It's
run for
cheaper.
people too.
It is cheaper. I drink my own alcohol at home.
Right.
So
Plenty of it.
yeah, plenty of it. Oh, God. Well,
And you're
I'm
tired, and that's because it's after dark.
It is, and I think it's time. We did about a 35-minute show. I think we did all right. I think we had fun. I hope this lives on the Twitter sphere and people go watch Halloween Kills and listen to all of our awesome podcasts. And
We
you know,
talked a little Bears Packers in there. We talked some
did.
Blackhawks. Talked some
We did.
Bulls.
oh, do you hear the music? Can you hear the music or not?
Yeah, I can hear the music in the background.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, I had fun. I had a couple of beers. I think I killed like 2 or 3 beers in that half hour. So that's a good start to a power hour.
That's
right
a
there,
beer
bud.
every 10 minutes, baby. That's good shit.
So I don't have much else, man. This
I
was
don't have
fun.
any. I have literally nothing else. Go watch
This-
Halloween Kills. Go to ontapsportsnet.com for any sport that you need. Whatever you're trying to read about, we have it. Bulls will be Sunday. Blackhawks, according to Tony, will be Sunday.
No, tomorrow. Well, the Hawks play tomorrow.
Yeah, I, know
we're gonna have. I think we're gonna have a show tomorrow or Sunday for Hawks, and then I think we've got a Sox on Tap season review show coming.
I don't want to do.
I know you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So can we even call it Sunday Fun Day?
No, it's gonna be Sunday shit ass day. Is what it's
Sunday shit ass day.
Yeah, because I don't want to talk about it.
I know you don't.
I'm not ready. See, I'm still rocking it, just like you.
So
are.
am I.
We're still alive in my mind.
We are still alive.
Alive. All right. Go to ontapsportsnet.com. Follow us on Twitter at ontapsportsnet, Tony on tap, Buzz on tap, Premier Amp. This was On Tap After Dark. It's not going to get posted as a podcast anywhere. It was just us bullshitting, having fun, and seeing people jumped in. Thank you for the people that did. Beer Garden Jim, there you go. Love you, buddy. And we'll be back when we're back doing this. But Halloween
Hopefully
Kills.
more often. I think I'm going to make this a thing.
I think we should. I think we really should. And Halloween Kills, great movie. Great fucking movie. A-OK in my book. Go see it. Okay, love you all. Bye.